Over the years, I've really come to appreciate what an amazing water body the St. Johns River is. One of the things that makes it so unique is that depending where you are on the river, it can be 3 or even 4 different rivers. In the upper basin, the river starts out in an open water marsh. It's just an amazing feature where you've got large vistas, where you can see large distances, and the wildlife is really abundant. And as you move up the river into the chain of lakes, the river totally changes character. Instead of being in a marsh, you're now in a confined waterway between large lakes. As you go a little bit farther north, you start getting into what's called the Springs region. The Springs region is just amazing in itself for very obvious reasons because of all the springs that flow into the St. Johns River. These clear water bodies where there's abundant wildlife that you can look down through the waters, see manatee and fish and turtles and alligators. It's just amazing. As you get out of the Springs region, around Palatka, the river changes character again and becomes almost an elongated lake. In this part of the river, it's nearly 3 miles wide. You can see tens of miles off into the distance. Wind is a big factor, large waves, so it's again, instead of the narrow, confined water body that's south of Palatka, it's an open water body where it's almost like an inland ocean. Once you get around Jacksonville, the St. Johns River narrows down again as it approaches the ocean. You start to see a lot more marine species in the water, and also you enter a commercial port, so there's large ships and a lot of commercial activity. So although this part of the river, north of Jacksonville, is highly urbanized, there are still some wonderful natural areas in the Timucuan Preserve, Fort Caroline Historic Monument. There's just a lot to see and a lot to do there at the mouth of the river as well.